Hey guys, welcome to Protein Treats. Today we are making some more super fun Halloween yummies, and we are making protein pumpkin cookies just for you. We're all headquartered here at Gotham City, and we're putting together some high protein, super fun little treats that you can hand out at Halloween, that you can have for parties, that you can serve to your kids, or you can keep them all for yourself and put them in your lunch for work. So I'm pretty excited to show these to you. They couldn't be easier. There's only 4 ingredients. So let's get started. You are going to need 1 cup of soy nut butter. Now in our house, my little guy has a nut allergy, so we use soy nut butter. It's unsweetened. You can substitute with real peanut butter if you want, or even with almond butter. We have 3/4 of a cup of stevia, and we have 1/2 a cup of vanilla protein powder and 2 eggs. And that's really all you need to make these super yummy cookies. But since we're doing Halloween, we're gonna go ahead and add some food coloring so that we make our little pumpkins look nice and orange, exactly like Halloween pumpkins. So first what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna crack our eggs. And I gotta tell you, it's gonna be easier for you to do this at home without your gloves than it is for me. We're just gonna go ahead and pull these out. There we go. Shh, don't tell anyone. And we're gonna add our food coloring right to our eggs, and that's gonna be what's gonna give the color to our pumpkin cookies. So we're gonna add a few drops of yellow and just a couple of drops of the red. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna whisk those together really, really well. You wanna make sure you beat your eggs pretty good. You want them to be a nice, even consistency. So you don't wanna have egg yolk and egg white separated. You wanna have them really nice and smooth. And you can see when we added the food coloring in there how perfect and orange that is. And that's what's gonna give our peanut butter cookies their color. So now that we have that all mixed in, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start putting in our sugar. So this is our stevia. You could use a liquid stevia if you wanted, or even a liquid sucralose, but we've used a baking stevia right now, 3/4 of a cup. Once you get that mixed in, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix in our protein powder. And we're just gonna keep mixing until you get it a nice, perfect consistency. And now last but not least, we're gonna put in our soy nut butter. Now, as I mentioned, I've used a soy nut butter that has no added sugar, and that's gonna keep our sugar content low. If you're gonna substitute with peanut butter, or you're even gonna substitute with almond butter, you wanna check the same thing. You wanna go for one that's unsweetened, because we've already put the sweetener in. And we're just gonna plop this right in and go ahead and mix it all together, just like you would regular peanut butter cookies. Move those out of the way. And we're just gonna keep mixing until we get everything mixed all the way through. And look at this, you've got a beautiful consistency. You can tell that these are gonna be peanut butter cookies already. They're nice and thick. This is how thick they should be when you're gonna scoop them out onto your pan. They're gonna hold their shape beautifully. So we're just gonna go ahead and use a little scooper. These little tiny ice cream scoopers are your savior when you're baking. These are awesome. I absolutely love them. So we're gonna go ahead and just fill up 1 scoop at a time and put them on our pan, excuse me. Now, I always line with parchment paper. It makes it so much easier. Your cookies don't stick, and it makes it trouble-free for you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do 1 at a time. All right, so once you spoon all of your cookies out onto your pan, you're just gonna take a regular fork and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna flatten it down so that the tines of your fork form the folds in the pumpkin so they get that pumpkin shape. And then just go along with your finger. I'll show you how you do it. You just go along with your finger and kind of press one end in so it gets that pumpkin shape. And then we're actually using little pumpkin seeds here for our stems, so they look super cute. All right, we're gonna put these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. You're gonna wanna keep an eye on them, but they're a really nice, moist cookie, so they should come out perfect. All right, so our cookies are out of the oven. It smells so good in here. They turned out perfect. One thing to remember when you're cooking with protein, and especially if you're cooking with soy nut butter or peanut butter, they can get little bubbles on them when they're in the oven. Totally okay. Just relax, take them out, put them on your cooling rack, and they're gonna be good to go. These are just absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to taste it. Let's try. Oh, these are so good. You're not gonna believe these are made out of protein. They're perfect for Halloween. I would love to hear how yours turned out. Let me know how you like them. Make sure you comment below. Make sure you like, subscribe too, so you get your recipes every week on our channel.
I'm Batman.
What are you doing? Those aren't for you. Get out.